The sign might read danger, but for dozens of people today, it might have well have said jump over. From selfies to family photos, we witnessed people doing all sorts of things, all sorts of ages, even dogs going over the fence, walking along the edge of the Scarborough Bluffs. Now, as you can see right behind me right now, we're taking a live look of one man who was just along the Scarborough Bluffs, scaling the edge. He just got a ticket from Toronto bylaw officers. This year, there have been 15 landslides along the bluffs and 20 rescues. But as you can see, even people here have been ignoring those rules and those concerns which officials have been sounding off about. Now, people are getting tickets today, and the Conservation Authority says they are looking at even more drastic measures.
Well, we have talked about what kind of fence would keep the public out, and they suggested a 10-foot barbed wire fence. But of course, when you want to look out into the lake, that's not what you want to see. But if that protects silly people from themselves.
When we look at people standing there taking those selfies, is it just a matter of time?
Well, that's our biggest concern, is that it is just a matter of time. And we have been lucky that any rescue that's been occurring in the last couple of years hasn't resulted in a fatality, but it is a matter of time.
The Conservation Authority confirms that in spots where it looks like you're standing on solid ground, it's only a carpet of grass with nothing underneath or very loose, saturated sand. About an hour ago, city workers arrived to put up even more additional danger signs, which list trespassing fines of up to $5,000. Is it a nice picture?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it worth the selfie?
Yeah, I don't know about selfies, but yeah. It's good. It's a good picture for sure.
It's hard to put fences here and then just tell people to not jump over when it's got such a nice view, right? I mean,
are you concerned at all when you jump over there what you might be standing on?
well, I don't know. I mean, it's just like I know my limits.
I don't know how often people have to be told. They've been told for years now that they're not to go on there. It's not safe, and we're spending all kinds of money, and they are putting themselves at risk of a loss of life one day by going on the bluffs. It is a trespass in an area where they're told not to be, and I think that one of the things we're going to have to start doing beyond educating the public, given that some people want to continue to insist in conducting themselves in an irresponsible manner, is to look at enforcing the law where people can face a fine of thousands of dollars.
Now, it's a beautiful view, but it's actually about an 80-meter drop straight down the bluffs from this point where we're standing right now. Now, the Conservation Authority also tells me over the weekend, officers had to hand out more fines when about 60 people refused to get over the fence, ignored these signs right behind me, ignored security guards, and they say more fines and more expensive fines, up to $5,000, could be coming.